I'm taking you on a weekend of my life, and today is Friday night, and I am going to clean up my closet and clear it out a little bit, tiny declutter, and read. And I have some fun plans for tomorrow. Tomorrow is my older sister's birthday, and so we're gonna go on a sister date, and we are going to go to Barnes and Noble for a uh, a book signing from Caitlin Starling. I hope I'm saying her name correctly. My sister really enjoys her books. I have not read one of her books yet. I've been tempted though. I've been tempted. She's known for like writing horror books, such as You're My Phone, so I can't search it up because I can't remember the names, but there was like Starving Saints and something about Jane Lawrence. And I don't remember what else, but yeah, so we're gonna do that tomorrow and do a little shopping and probably grab some lunch. I know what I'm gonna do Sunday, probably just relax. I'm not sure, we'll find out. But yeah, I'm gonna clean out this closet and reorganize it a little bit. I want to bring like some of the wintry things, fall things kind of up closer, because how I have it organized right now is like a lot of my like winter coats and stuff are kind of stuck in the back. So I'm gonna reorganize it a little bit, maybe declutter a couple of things here or there. I don't know, we'll see. I don't plan on getting rid of too much. I did a huge like closet clean out at the beginning of this year where I got rid of, God, it was like 3 garbage bags full of clothes. Like this whole closet was like stuffed to the brim. I used to buy a lot of clothes, and I am practicing not buying a ton of clothes, because having so many clothes overwhelms me, and I just want to have a closet full of things that I love and know I can wear and like mix and match, like almost like a capsule wardrobe, but not really. I'm not a minimalist by any means. Just trying to be more intentional about what I bring into my home and the things that I wear, and just wanting to be comfortable. So, plus I need the money to spend on books. Once I finish the closet, I'm going to do some reading. I'm currently reading The September House. It's about this young couple who purchases their first home, and it's perfect. It's like this beautiful vintage style home, and the wife, I can't remember her name. What is her? Margaret. Margaret and Hal. Margaret and Hal buy a house, and it's perfect vintage. It's their first home. Their daughter Catherine is already like an adult and out of the house, and so this is their first time purchasing a home after like moving a ton, as when they were younger and throughout the years, and so they finally are stable enough to purchase a home, and it's haunted. Like the walls start bleeding, and every September it gets more haunted, hence the September House. It gets more haunted with the walls bleeding. There's like children ghosts that like run around and cause chaos. There's something in the basement, not sure what's in the basement, and yeah, Hal, her husband, ends up going missing, and this is no spoilies, this is like back of the cover stuff, but her husband goes missing, just leaves one day, and she has no idea where he went. And she's like, she stays in the house, like she stays living with these ghosts, like she has found a way to live with them, because like this is her home. This is like the house she purchased, her dream home. She's gonna stay in this house, she's not leaving. And yeah, it's crazy. I would never, if my house was haunted, fuck that, I am out of there. There is no way. So that's what I'm reading, hoping to finish it this weekend. It's a pretty like short book, but yeah, I want to get it finished so I could add it to all the books that I've read for October, which I think I've read six books so far, and feels great, feels good. So anyways, let's clean out my closet. got it all organized, and I only got rid of like a couple of things. And here, let me turn off this fan. It's probably gonna hear me, huh? Okay, so I'm only getting rid of like a couple of things. One of which is this little shirt. There's nothing, I don't know, there's nothing really wrong with it. I got it secondhand, and I've only worn it like once, and it's like a little worn, like it's like peeling already. And I just have like some other greenish like little tank tops that I think that I always just reach for over this one. So I think it's time for this one to get a new home. The next one is also secondhand. This one came from a friend though, and I wore it once. It's just like a little flowy like white top. Dang, okay, no, I think I'm gonna keep it. I think I just convinced myself because I'm like, oh, it's like good, like it's cute with like just a pair of jeans, kind of a simple outfit. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one. I'm gonna keep this one for a little bit longer. Not getting rid of it. Let's see, let's put this one back where it belongs. Okay. The next one that I want to get rid of is it's just this like little gray cardigan. It's just, honestly, it's just seen better days. But it is like kind of cute still. Hold on. 3 things I was about to get rid of are dwindled down to 1. Oh my god. I'm ridiculous. I just got back from celebrating my sister's birthday. We had a sweet little sister date and we did a lot of shopping and had a ton of fun, had some lunch, and I figured I would show y'all what I ended up getting. We went to Barnes & Noble to start things off because we wanted to go to this book signing. Caitlin Starling was signing books over at Barnes & Noble, and so I picked this book up by her, and I haven't read her books yet, like any of them, but my sister has and really enjoyed them, and I'm a big fan of horror, so I'm pretty certain I'm gonna have a good time with these books, with her stories and with her writing. But yeah, I got this signed by her. She put, "Do you trust yourself?" This book is about like alternate kind of worlds, portal of sorts, and doppelganger mischief, so I'm excited. This is gonna be a fun read, I think. Next book I got at Barnes & Noble is The Devils by Joe, I keep wanting to say Abercrombie, but Joe Abercrombie. I'm really excited about this. I've been eyeing this book since it came out and have been really interested in it because it's like fantasy, horror, comedy, tongue-in-cheek type comedy, which I've been really enjoying because I've been really reading the Dungeon Crawler Carl series and have been enjoying that book series so much, and so it's really opened me up to like fantasy, horror, comedy of sorts. So I've been loving that. And it was $3 off. And I'm a Barnes & Noble member, so I get 10% off, and I had some coupons. One more book from Barnes & Noble, which is 11/22/63. I watched the short series a few years ago with my husband and really enjoyed it. And everyone, including my friends, have been talking about this book and wanting to read it, so been influenced to pick it up. And I've never read Stephen King before either, and I've been too overwhelmed with all the options and like where to start, so figured I'll start here with one of the most like highly acclaimed books of his. It even says here 10 best books, the New York Times Book Review 2011, for whatever that's worth. So grab that. We also went to Marshall's and I got a couple things at Marshall's. I got some Palmer's body oil. This is really like inexpensive, great body oil. It has vitamin E, coconut oil, shea, all the good stuff. So I ran out of mine, so grabbed a big bottle there since they had it. I also got a lipstick, a MAC lipstick. It's like this beautiful, like dark kind of berry color, so I'm excited to try that out. And I got a couple shirts. I got this little t-shirt that says Magic Apothecary. And mainly, I really wanted it because, well, one, I love little baby tees, but it has these cutouts here, which is just so reminiscent to when I was in, like, middle school and high school. I mean, my friends would cut up our t-shirts like this, and we used to, like, braid them together. I don't remember how to do it anymore, but it was really reminiscent to that, so I picked it up. Plus, it was on clearance. And then I got just this sweet little green long sleeve soft sweater for the winter time. We also went to Sephora, so I grabbed a couple things there. I grabbed this pattern leave-in conditioner. I got the mini version of it a few months back and have been using it basically every day, and I love it so much. So I'm out of that now, so I grabbed a big version because it really works really well. And I do have a bit of a wave pattern to my hair. This is artificial. I curled this, but I do have a bit of a wave pattern, so this brand has been really great. I got their mousse as well a while back, and I've been using that, and it's been awesome. I also got a couple lip products at Sephora. I got some Tower 28, which I really like this brand. So I got a theme here. I got like a bit of a berry tone. It's vanilla. It's a bit of a lip gloss though, some more sheer. And then a lip pencil in this dark brown color. And we also stopped by Lush, so I of course grabbed a bit of a little bath bomb. It smells like sunshine, so I'm excited to use that. I crumble these up. I put them in a Ziploc bag, and I like take a hammer to them, very aggressively smash them into bits. That way I can continuously, like, they last so much longer. Like, I can have one bag of one bath bomb for like a month or 2 or 3. Like, they last a lot longer when I do that. So love that. And then we did go to one more bookstore, Powell's. One thing about me and my sister, when we get together and go shopping, like, we typically don't just go to one bookshop. We usually find ourselves stopping in 2. So I got my hands on Catabasis by R.F. Kuang, which I haven't read many of her books. I read Yellowface and loved it. I thought that was such a great book. And I know that that's a bit different of a story for her. She's usually in the fantasy realm, and there was a little bit of fantasy, like, but it was more so on the horror side of things, Yellowface, in my eyes. I started Poppy War, but I was kind of in a book slump, so I didn't get too far into it. But I've been eyeing this one for a while. I think this is going to be a really fun one. Also, hello, beautiful sprayed edges. What the heck? I think those are like the most gorgeous sprayed edges I've ever seen. So me and my sister both got a copy of this, so buddy read. But yeah, that is my little haul. For the rest of the night, I'm going to take a nice hot bath. I'm going to read more of September House. I want to get through that book this weekend. And I got a bone to pick, okay? Because with September House, I am enjoying it. I think the story is really interesting. The story and like what's happening is super interesting. But this, and I don't want to like spoil anything. I don't know if this will spoil anything. There's just like one character that's been introduced, that's like come to the house that I just really dislike so far. Like, I think this character, Catherine, really mean character, and I'm having a hard time with it. Like, I love like gray characters that, you know, are imperfect and messy and stubborn and what have you. I do love that about characters. I give a lot of grace there and tend to typically enjoy it. But this character specifically, her personality is really upsetting to me. Like, it's just really aggravating. Of just like, what are you doing? Really? This is how you're treating this situation? Like, you're coming in here acting like this? Like, such a jerk? Like, what is your problem? So I'm having a hard time with that. I'm hoping it turns around. And I'm really, really hoping that I can just like get through this book and not let it put me in like a book slump, you know? Or like put me in a weird mood. So I'm gonna try to like bust through that tonight, and probably tomorrow too. But I have no plans for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday, and I am just gonna freaking relax. I ran myself ragged today. Like, I just got home, and it's like 7 or 8. I don't know, and I've been out since like 11. So, getting pretty tired. But anywho. I'm gonna go run a hot bath and get my reading on, and I'll catch ya soon. Hello friends, happy Sunday night. It's bedtime now, but I wanted to check in because I just finished the September House, And I have some mixed emotions. I really enjoyed it, first and foremost. I really hated the character Catherine, though. She was like awful to read about, and she just didn't ever get better to like read about. So did not like her. Uh, Margaret was a freaking saint, and she went through so much, and was just so strong, and such a survivor. And I feel like that's the like one of the biggest themes in this book is survival and just like pure grit, I feel like. So, really, really good book. Highly recommend. Really interesting take on a haunted house story. I love haunted house stories, and so this was a lot different than what I was anticipating, and a lot different than any of the other like haunted house books stories that I have read. My camera ran out of storage, so it cut me off. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for hanging out with me this weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye!